This is Ruby News, your fast lane to the latest in music and live entertainment. From groundbreaking tours to Coachella highlights, we've got your music fix covered. We're starting with a show-stopping performance from the Coachella stage. Sabrina Carpenter has officially cemented her journey from Disney Channel star to Grammy-winning pop icon, headlining the opening night of Coachella 2026 with a spectacular Hollywood-themed performance titled Sabrinawood. The show pulled out all the stops, featuring celebrity cameos, a pre-recorded short film, multiple wardrobe changes, and 19 songs. She performed hits from her Grammy-winning album, Short and Sweet, from 2025, and her 2024 release, Man's Best Friend. One unexpected moment during the set sparked buzz online when Carpenter interacted with a fan. She accidentally mistook an Arabic celebratory chant for yodeling, later addressing the mix-up with an apology on social media. Despite the hiccup, the performance was widely praised for its creativity and ambition, reinforcing Carpenter's growing influence in today's pop music and culture. Sabrina Carpenter certainly knows how to open a festival with unforgettable style. Next up, a K-pop sensation makes their Coachella debut with surprises in store. KATSEYE made their highly anticipated Coachella debut on April 10, 2026, performing on the Sahara stage during weekend one of the festival. Appearing as a 5-member group due to Manon Bannerman's hiatus, they surprised the crowd by bringing out Huntrix, the fictional K-pop group from Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters. Together, they lit up the stage with a special performance of Golden, the Grammy and Oscar-winning anthem. Adding to the excitement, KATSEYE premiered their brand new single Pinky Up during their set. The group, originally rising to fame through the reality competition Dream Academy and the Netflix docuseries Popstar Academy, has firmly established themselves as a global force in K-pop. Their hit, Golden, shattered records as the first K-pop song to win both Grammy and Oscar awards, cementing their influence and showcasing the growing connection between K-pop and global media. As their tour rolls on, fans are buzzing with anticipation to see what KATSEYE will deliver next. KATSEYE left the Coachella crowd buzzing with their boundary-pushing pop and dramatic collaboration. But Coachella wasn't just about the music. Some artists had a powerful message to share. Coachella 2026 is not just about music this year. It is a platform for powerful socio-political statements. Irish artist CMAT took to the Gobi stage on April 10th, delivering a bold speech against ICE raids and showing solidarity with affected communities before launching into her song, I Wanna Be a Cowboy Baby. Colombian star Karol G also made her voice heard, speaking out during her performance about the risks of addressing immigration issues and the pressures of representing the Latin community. She reinforced her commitment to advocacy, balancing caution with a determination to inspire change. As the festival continues, Coachella is proving how music and activism can come together to amplify cultural expression and create waves of impact. Art and activism proved to be a perfect harmony on the Coachella stage this year. Let's take a broader look at the talented lineup electrifying Coachella 2026. The 2026 Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival launched its 25th edition with an eclectic mix of performances across pop, punk, indie rock, and electronic genres. Day one highlights included Turnstile's emotional set on the outdoor stage, featuring Blood Orange on Sea and Stars. Sabrina Carpenter headlined Friday night with stunning visuals, while Slayider brought energy with tracks from her newest album. The XX made a long-awaited return to Coachella after 8 years, showcasing a bold, rock-influenced sound. Adding to the excitement, Jack White surprised fans with a performance in the Mojave Tent. Live streams began at 4 p.m. Pacific on YouTube, offering interactive features like Watch With. The festival continues through the weekend, honoring Coachella's tradition of artistic innovation and cultural impact. The festival once again brought an exciting mix of performances to the desert. From the West Coast desert to the bright lights of Brooklyn, here's a tour that's making waves. Jackson Wang brought an electrifying and deeply emotional performance to Brooklyn's Barclays Center on April 10, 2026, as part of his Magic Man 2 tour. The show included unreleased tracks like Shadows on the Wall, Contact, and Closer, paired with stunning choreography by dance crew Kinjaz and dynamic stage effects. Wang opened up about his journey through music, encouraging fans to fully immerse themselves in the experience, calling the tour a form of escapism during tough times. He also hinted at what is next, announcing his upcoming album will kick off with the Pharrell-produced track Sex God, featuring Pusha T. It is clear Wang is embracing his artistic evolution as he moves beyond the Magic Man era. Jackson Wang isn't just performing, he's raising the bar on what a tour experience can be. Heading over to North America, we've got news of a rising star with big plans. Pakistani pop sensation Asim Azhar is kicking off his highly anticipated North America tour in 2026. The tour will feature performances in major cities like Houston, Chicago, Toronto, and New York. It is more than just a showcase for Pakistani music, it is also creating opportunities for emerging artists through an opening act contest that received over 10,000 entries. Cheyenne, the first contest winner, will take the stage at the opening show in Houston. The demand for the event was so strong that the venue has been upgraded to accommodate more fans. Asim Azhar shared his excitement, saying, "I am surprised and overwhelmed by the response. Over 10,000 entries for opening act spots on my tour." Running throughout the month, the tour aims to shine a spotlight on Pakistani music and offer international exposure to its rising stars. Asim Azhar is taking his music across borders. Definitely one to watch. From a rising star to a country icon, here's how Morgan Wallen is kicking off his new tour. Morgan Wallen launched his Still the Problem tour on April 10, 2026 at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, performing to an audience of about 8,000 fans. The 2-hour, 15-minute opening night featured a 28-song setlist with acoustic renditions on a remote stage, cutting-edge video projections, pyrotechnics, and an impressive fighter jet-shaped stage design. Joining him were opening acts Thomas Rhett, Vincent Mason, and Gavin Adcock, who teamed up with Wallen for a crowd-pleasing performance of the hit song Up Down. With 20 #1 singles on Billboard's country airplay chart, Wallen remains one of country music's biggest stars and a major draw for live audiences. The 12-city U.S. tour includes multiple 2-night stops and wraps up in Philadelphia on August 1st. With Minneapolis in the spotlight, Morgan Wallen hits all the right notes to start his tour. Switching gears, one legendary rocker is proving music can be a force for change. Bruce Springsteen's Land of Hope and Dreams American Tour dives deep into societal and political issues like immigration policies, police violence, and social inequality. The tour kicked off in Minneapolis, where Springsteen debuted Streets of Minneapolis, a song inspired by the deaths of Renee Good and Alex Pretty during ICE operations in January. Fans joined in as the concert echoed 4 protest chants of "ICE Out Now" and featured a special guest performance by Tom Morello. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz applauded Springsteen's enduring commitment to championing working-class voices. The tour wraps up in Washington, D.C. on May 27th with a planned message to the White House. Springsteen combines music with meaning in his activist-inspired tour. And finally, K-pop royalty BTS is taking over the world one swim at a time. BTS is back after a 4-year military hiatus, releasing their new single Swim from the album Arirang, and kicking off their massive $1 billion Arirang World Tour. Swim has been praised for its themes of perseverance and stunning choreography, though critics have given mixed reviews, pointing to its simpler lyrics compared to earlier works. Hybe, BTS's label, is pushing streaming-focused strategies, dropping 7 remixes of Swim in various genres to boost engagement. All 13 tracks from Arirang have charted in Billboard's global top 40 for 2 straight weeks, making BTS the first Asian act to place 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 simultaneously for multiple weeks. Their tour opener showcased a harder sound, packed with rap-heavy performances under torrential rain. With more milestones expected, BTS is charting a historic course as the tour and album promotion continue. Whether on the charts or on stage, BTS is a global phenomenon that only continues to grow. Now, let's dive into the long-awaited return of a jazz luminary. Dave Stapleton has just released his first solo album in 14 years titled Quiet Fire. This record blends modern jazz, trip-hop, and electronic sounds, all wrapped in Stapleton's signature cinematic style. Joining him on the album are some standout collaborators, including alto saxophonist Olga Amolchenko, trumpeter Niels Petter Molvær, and violinist Victoria Stapleton. Stapleton, who founded the influential label Edition Records, is also widely recognized for his work with the jazz hop trio Slowly Rolling Camera. Quiet Fire reflects how his artistry has evolved, shaped by his experiences as a musician, label founder, and collaborator. The album is available now worldwide. After 14 years, Dave Stapleton delivers a unique blend of sounds with Quiet Fire. Moving from jazz to metalcore, this artist redefines heavy music with their latest release. Obeyer has dropped their second single, Trauma Host, from the upcoming EP, Pallor, which will be released on May 1st through Periphery's 3D Recordings. The track arrives alongside a music video directed by John Sugden, now streaming on YouTube and Spotify. Reflecting the EP's creative direction, Trauma Host highlights the band's evolving sound in the metalcore genre. With Pallor, Obeyer continues to build momentum with 3D Recordings, solidifying their place as an emerging force in metalcore. A bold sound with a deeper story, Obeyer's next steps promise big things. Turning now to cinema, let's explore a musical legend's journey on screen. A new documentary by filmmaker Amy Berg titled It's Never Over, Jeff Buckley dives into the life and legacy of the iconic singer-songwriter. Jeff Buckley's debut album, Grace, released in 1994, remains one of the most celebrated records of the 1990s, highlighting his extraordinary 4-octave vocal range and deep musical artistry. The film uses intimate archival footage and interviews to explore Buckley's personal struggles, creative process, and the musical connection he shared with his father, Tim Buckley. Berg, known for her investigative documentaries, worked closely with Mary Gibbert, Buckley's mother and estate manager, to bring this story to the screen. The documentary is designed to introduce Buckley's genius to new audiences while striking a chord with longtime fans. It will be released in Austrian cinemas this month. Amy Berg's documentary grants us an intimate lens into the life of Jeff Buckley. Lastly, we reflect on a landmark in music history that still inspires today. Janet Jackson's 1986 album, Control, was a turning point in her career, highlighting her artistic independence and redefining feminism in pop music. With tracks like Nasty, it delivered messages of empowerment, self-respect, and breaking free from societal expectations. Control not only dominated the charts, but also inspired future generations of artists and played a key role in the rise of genres like New Jack Swing. As we look ahead to its 40th anniversary in 2026, the album's legacy as a cultural game-changer remains stronger than ever. Janet Jackson's Control truly revolutionized the pop music landscape, and its legacy lives on. To wrap things up, we head to SXSW, where an international act is making major waves. Kid Phenomenon, a 7-member Japanese dance and vocal group, made their U.S. debut at SXSW 2026 in Austin, Texas, with a high-energy 40-minute performance. They introduced their unique Tokyo neo-pop concept, blending modern Tokyo culture with music and dance. The group opened up about navigating cultural differences and their mission to reshape perceptions of Asian boy bands. They stressed the importance of celebrating their Japanese identity. Member Kensuke Soramatsu shared, "There is this assumption that Asian boy bands automatically mean K-pop, and it is frustrating, but being a Japanese boy band is something I am not willing to give up." Kid Phenomenon is determined to keep sharing their vision of Japanese culture and connecting with global audiences through music and dynamic performances. Kid Phenomenon's Tokyo sound is lighting up SXSW and beyond. Thanks for tuning in to Ruby News. We'll see you next time for more music stories that matter.